Hi all, so another update about the fridge project. So as you can see, I changed everything here on this side because what I had was a very long pipe that I didn't like it. This is the pipe that I had with all the connection, 1, 2, 3, 4 connection with ability to add gas like a service port. Yeah, so instead of all this, I changed everything, removed it, and did only one pipe, one connection from, just a second, show you, from this side. From this side there is a pipe that is going here, and there is a pinch service port connection, which is a very useful thing. The pinch is something like this. It's good for 1/4 and 3 divided by 8 inch, and also another size. You just remove it, and we'll show you how it works without the nylon. So this is a pinch. You put it on the pipe itself, and then you connect all the 3 screws. When you close this Allen, it is do a hole, a service hole in the port, and then you have this cap that you're removing, and you're able to do vacuum, add gas and everything. And when you finish, you first, after the pinch, you open the Allen, and then you have a transfer from the pipe to the service port, and after you finish, you are closing it, and then it is sealed. So instead of all the changes, you just put one piece of this, and you are good to go. It's a very useful thing. I hope no leak through this, but it looks okay. Now we can see the temperature here. You put a can inside. I will show you the can fit exactly inside. This is of course how I design it. Yeah, so you have a can, you close it, and this is how it goes. So you put, maybe I will leave the can inside, why not? Okay, and now we can see the temperature, 20.6 degrees Celsius. And now we will activate it, and we have also a current meter here, so we'll see exactly what happened. Please note that at the beginning you have a very high current, and then it goes around 3 point something amp, but at the first is a very high current. Let's see how it goes. So I put it. You can see the compressor is starting. Maybe it doesn't start. I know why. Last time I did it, it go up. You see, it goes up 4.6, and then it will go down to around 3 point something amp. Now you see 4.2, but it will go below 3, and you can see temperature decreasing pretty fast. We'll see to what temperature we get. And by the way, this board have ability to change the speed of the compressor. There is a potentiometer here, but it is on the lowest speed because I want to save the battery. Okay, so we can see that just few seconds and temperature drop very quickly. By the way, the compressor temperature decreased. It's not near 50 something degrees. It's 45, 47 max, sometimes a little less. You can see how fast the temperature is dropping. There is some noise from the compressor, you know, it's not the quietest, but I guess it is doing its work correctly. And see how quickly it drops. Let's wait around 2-3 minutes to see what we get. I am doing, you see, 3.16 amp, not a lot, very good condition. It all depends on the temperature outside, and you know what is your ambient temperature, and everything is related. But you can see how good it works. So around about 15-20 minutes you have a very cold can. Temperature would be around near 0 degrees, yeah, but it's not yet frozen, so you can use it. You can see 3 amp, that's all. How nice. How nice, what a huge progress in this one. So this battery is around 20 amp hours, so it can work for at least 6 hours on this, yeah, on this platform, no issue. Yeah, you can see 3 amps, 2.90, 3 amps, not more than this. Compressor temperature now is only 33 degrees. I have another meter that I can check it. And look how quickly temperature is dropping inside the freezing, I call it a freezing port. By the way, it's not the best that the cover here is metal, because it should be plastic, because metal will transfer the cold outside to the heat or the ambient temperature, which reduce the cooling inside. The best is to have something that is sealed. By the way, this is polyurethane foam that I built. You know, I just put a can, and after the can I put like a paper around, and I fill it with polyurethane in order to be isolated, temperature isolation, because you need temperature isolation, of course, to get the best results. So you can see already minus 12 degrees Celsius and going down. What a nice project. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud because it looks like it is not exploding. You know, at the first it worked for a few minutes and I was, you know, a little afraid, because I don't know, the first time I'm building such a thing, you don't know exactly how it will behave and what will be what are the results. But as time passed and I did a lot of experiment and a lot of tests and everything, so now I'm pretty confident that this design is good. By the way, the battery voltage is 11.5 volts. Not issue, it's not very charged, it's not fully charged, let's say. But yeah, you see the current is pretty stable. 3 amps. We are minus 12.9 degrees. Now about how much gas I filled, you know, I just tested when it is working, what is the pressure. Maybe it's not the best, because, you know, if I filled a lot of gas, it will be harder to cool and it will consume more current, and if it's a little, so it will not get to the point, the cold point. So I don't know if this is the optimal. Maybe I can add gas or remove gas. I still not there, because I don't know how much gas to fill in such a, you know, such a system that I built. But yeah, you can see the result, minus 13. And by the way, I got already to around minus 16, 17, and sometimes minus 20 and 22. So it's all about the gas inside the system, and that's all. By the way, I can reduce the cooling when changing the speed of the compressor. I can show you. I will do it a little quicker. You will hear the noise changing. You can hear it. I added about maybe 10-15% speed, and you will see that now the cold will be much faster. Okay, we are more than 10 minutes. You can see that everything is stable, but I want to show you something. Yeah, I will remove current meter. Okay, so here on the side you can see the ice on this filter after the capillary wire, as it should be. I will show you. I will take a part of the ice. You can see the ice. So we have an ice on this. This is because, of course, the humidity and the pipe are not covered with a protective pipe. So this is what happens. But you can see that the system is very stable, very good, working, no issue. And yeah, and it already worked before to minus 20 and 22. I don't know what is the issue, because I had to remove all the gas and do vacuum again. Maybe I feel too much gas, maybe too little. I will do some more experiment to get a conclusion. So now, maybe after about 10 minutes, we can take in a second the can out and see how cold it is. Remember, it was 22 degrees Celsius. By the way, this is very cold, the cup. This is, of course, not very good, because yeah, it should be covered, not with such a thing. So let's take the can out, measure the can. So the can temperature dropped by about 5 degrees Celsius, and after 20 minutes or a little more, it gets very, very, very cold. You can see now that temperature inside is freezing. Freezing. Okay, so that's all for now. Hope you enjoy. Thank you and bye.